Okay, so everybody loves seeing what homes look like inside, right? So we are going to show you a spectacular home today. This is 237 Sweet Maple Knl, and that is located in the Ridge community in Nolensville. And this is just an incredible house. It is just under 3,000 square feet. You've got 3 bedrooms on the main level, which is just something to be cherished here in Middle Tennessee because a lot of times with the lot size, a lot of the bedrooms get pushed up to the second level. So this is just incredible. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk through, just give you a preview of this home, and if you want to come and see that in person, we would love to show it to you. We have an open house today, but we can easily schedule a personal showing, so let's go in and just take a peek at it. Really cool design features on the outside. You got a combination of the brick and the siding. Got some earth tones going on, got some cedar accents up there in the gables. It just makes such an awesome presentation from the street. Got full landscaping, so let's check out the inside here. And again, 3 bedrooms on the main level here. If you've ever looked for homes in Middle Tennessee, you realize that some of the lots are smaller, and so a lot of the bedrooms do get pushed upward. So while the primary a lot of times is on the main level, sometimes it's tough to find the additional bedrooms on the main level, let alone 3. Nice open floor plan. Got the tray ceiling. And years ago, the homes were all compartmentalized. And then they started opening up the plans because everybody didn't want to be stuck in the kitchen because all the action was in the living space. So see, this is exactly what you're looking for. So everybody can kind of interact and stay together. So I'm just going to pivot and show you what it looked like coming in the foyer here. Got a powder located right there off the foyer. Tray ceiling in that as well. This is nice too, in that they've got the floating shelves. And then you have the base cabinets, but the base cabinets are a nice depth, so where they're not coming out and consuming too much of the room. Nice clean profiles on the cabinets. Nice pulls on there. So then just to the left, we're going to go into the section with the bedrooms. And so to the left, you've got a few secondaries, but we're going to take a right here and check out the primary first. Again, you've got tray ceiling, and it just gives that feeling that the room is bigger, just with that, tray ceilings and vaults, and a lot of those are popular in Tennessee here. Awesome flooring throughout. And you look at how bright the room is. Some homes you go in and it just has a dark feeling, where this one you just go in and between the white paint, a lot of windows, light flooring, it just feels light and bright. And then you look at the finishes in the primary bathroom, the flooring. Got your standalone tub. Even have your frosted glass there, so you don't even have to put blinds and curtains there if you don't want to. Got your double vanities. Look at that. The wood finish is spot on. Got your gold pulls on there. Nice accent on the mirror there. Lighting. The finish is in that glass walk-in shower. Got the sprayer and the main head. Plenty of room in there. Have your walk-in closet. And closets can vary. They really can on size. Sometimes you walk in a really large home and you're surprised at how small the closet is. And then you walk in a smaller home and the closet is ginormous. This one is just perfect. It's perfectly balanced. Everybody's got their own space and everybody has plenty of room. Got room for your formal and your casual wear. That is just awesome. If you notice as we go through the home too, there's no carpet in the home. So I give you some shots of the flooring here. And a lot of people like that, years ago, so many homes had, carpet throughout. It was always advertised wall-to-wall carpet. And then it kind of got to where the carpet was only going to the secondaries. And now a lot of times people prefer no carpet in the home. And what they would do is they would just rather put down area rugs. This is a closet off to your left. It's a coat closet there. So here we're going in kind of to secondary bedrooms here on the right. Really nice laundry space. Kind of centrally located. When you figure you've got all the bedrooms here on the main, you might as well have the laundry close so you're not shuttling all the clothes, from one side of the home to the next. Got trendy tile going on. Awesome bedrooms. And those are good sized bedrooms. Pivot here and show you got a double door closet there, so everything's easy to access. Like the profile on the doors too. You see the multiple panels there. A little bit old school in a cool kind of way. They used to have the doors with the multiple panels like that, and I really like that. That's become popular. Again, with the light wood on the vanity, look at that. You got kind of the leathered. Kind of see if I can show you the texture on that top. That's what they call leathered. It's how they finish the top. You see a lot of the tops that are just really shiny and glossy, where it's just fully polished, where this kind of has that leathered texture, which is really cool. You notice how all the rooms are so bright. Go into a lot of homes and they're just extremely dark. If you notice too, just through the windows, we'll walk out there, but you've got a covered porch out there that's screened in. And here in Tennessee, because this video is going to be seen from people who are local and people who are relocating, in Tennessee, if you have a screened in porch and it's covered, that you can almost use it almost 4 seasons. Now, a lot of people will consider a 4-season room one that is, glassed in and heated and cooled just about. But here in Tennessee, you can at least get 3 seasons out of it, maybe even 4. Built-in microwave and oven there. Love the color of those base cabinets too. And this is kind of popular too. If you see the base cabinets there, and then they contrast with the island color. But it all balances so well. You got the floor, you got the light wood color on the island. You've got kind of it's not quite a sage, but nice green tone there. Got your gas cooktop. Speaking of contrast, you'll see that the base cabinets are like that green type of color. And then look at that, your uppers are white. And it looks so good. Got your stainless fridge. Dining area. All right, let's take a peek outside here. See, look at that awesome porch. Got the vaulted ceiling. Got your ceiling fan going on. Got your cedar wrap beams up there. Got TV on the wall. Now, if you can't imagine staying out here in multiple seasons, I don't know what to tell you. This is just awesome. Fully screened. Got a play area, fenced in backyard. Quite often people want a fenced yard, and then they get concerned as soon as they close on the home, they got to arrange, the fence company to come out and do it. Well, this is already set up for you. So no matter if you're trying to keep things in or keep things out, the fence is already here for you. Got a patio off the porch. Great place for toys and the grill. That vaulted ceiling is beautiful. Just look at the wood tones in that. Yeah, we'll take another look at the kitchen. Everybody likes to look at the kitchens. We all spend so much time there. Look at the island, how big it is. You've got seating on this side. And look at that too. That is one really cool thing. And I see a lot of islands. And so that is so smart right there. If you notice, The stools are under the counter. That is so cool. If you look at the depth, look how deep it is right there. Now see, sometimes what they'll do is they'll take the counter and just build an overhang. And so your chairs, if they have high backs on them, they still kind of stick out into the floor space, which intrudes on your passage. See, that is so smart there, how deep it is. And then they pick the perfect stools or chairs for that too. Look at that, they slide under and they clear your entire passageway. That is so smart right there. Beautiful island. Got a lot of recessed lighting in here. And with the open floor plan, you've got the kitchen here, the island, and right into the living space. So that's one of the things we always hear people talk about is, I want to be able to stay in touch with everybody. I want to feel connected. I want to be able to see the TV. And you've got all that right here. If you're entertaining too, and you've got people right out here on the back porch, people sitting here at the dining, the living room, and the kitchen, everybody's connected. Okay, so off the kitchen here, I've got a couple things to point out. Straight ahead, you've got the garage. To the left here, you've got a huge pantry. Look at all that space. Then if people are coming in from the garage, doesn't matter if you're coming home from work, school, or whatever, if you've got something to drop, whether it be shoes, books, backpacks, right there, you've got your locker system. And then right next to that, we have the staircase that goes upstairs. And if you'll notice, we've got the kitchen here. And then we come over to the staircase. Now, homes are going to have their staircases in different places. And sometimes the size home kind of dictates where that should go. Because staircases take a lot of space. So if somebody has, a whole lot of square footage and they want to put that ginormous staircase in the foyer, go for it. I mean, they're beautiful, they look good, they're big, but they take a lot of square footage. So this design right here is so smart that they've tucked it behind, kind of further in the home, and you're able to make the footprint of the staircase more concise, so you're not wasting square footage on it. So here we open up to a bonus area that is over the garage, which is pretty typical in Tennessee here. Big fan to keep things moving. I mean, look at that entertainment. See, that fits perfectly on the wall. In terms of design, see, they really planned it well with the distance between those windows too, because they know what people are going to use this space for. So they didn't put the windows super close, and you can easily fit your entertainment center there. I mean, look at all the space. They've got entertainment center. If you want to double up, put some exercise equipment over there. I mean, there's space for all of it here. And I love this. When you come up homes and you come upstairs and the home just keeps going. I love the little surprises like that. So you come up, you just bump up 2 steps. You've got a full bath here. Like that. They carried that green cabinet color here. Same thing with the leathered countertop there. Awesome mirror and light fixture. Whoever did the selections on this nailed it. It's perfect for this. Tub looks brand new. And this full bath, what it does, to my left, we've got bedroom number 4, which we're going to go into in just a second. But then to my right, we've got the bonus area. So what they do in order to use the square footage efficiently, what they'll do is they'll put a bathroom like a full bath that serves both of those spaces. And what it does is it prevents you from eating up your square footage with bathrooms that are going to be seldom used. So here we have bed 4 being used as an office. This makes a perfect office area. And then depending on what you do on bedding arrangements, see, that also makes a good guest option as well. So technically bedroom 4, upstairs, kind of isolated. So if you want to give guests their own space, this works awesome. Got your double door closet there. I love those door panels. And then look, it opens right up into the bonus area. So if you had somebody, maybe somebody has a temporary living arrangement, or maybe it's like multi-generational arrangement, and you need to give somebody their own space. See, this works perfectly. You've got the bedroom there, you've got the full bath. You could turn this into a living room for them. So many options with the layout. And then the stairs, easy set of stairs. Everybody's a little bit different whether they need stairs or not, especially if maybe it's a multi-generational setup. But the stairs are easy. If you see, they're broken down into several sections. So you just have a few steps and then you have a turn. It's kind of a switchback arrangement. So people aren't as intimidated by having like a long straight stretch. And then they easily output straight to the kitchen. So see, if anybody wants to come down for that midnight snack, it outputs them in the perfect location. Okay, so this is 237 Sweet Maple Knl. And again, that is in the Ridge community in Nolensville, Tennessee. The home is currently available. It's only a couple of years old. It is just under 3,000 square feet. 3 bedrooms are on the main level, like we just saw. Bedroom number 4 is upstairs. Could be used as an office, an auxiliary living area. Maybe set the bonus room up as a living room for somebody. So while we have an open house today, if you'd like to schedule a personal showing for it, we'll be happy to answer any of the questions. So just reach out, email, voice, text, anything through all the different social platforms. And we'll take great care of you. Hope you have a super day, and we'll talk to you soon.